Okay, here we are back again. Sorry for that. Now we're hopping online. We're gonna take our team for a couple of battles. Hopefully the audio is good. Please let me know in the comments how the audio is, how the game balance is. Can you even hear the game? That's the question. Okay, just testing everything out. Adventure so far, now saving. Let's get into it, guys. So we're gonna go to the unofficial competitive singles room. I believe that's what it actually is. Shoutouts to pokeaimMD. I don't know if he's the one that put this together or whatever, but shoutouts to him. That's how I learned that this room exists. Essentially, you can find people to battle. Let's see. So another thing I want to test in this test run is if these sounds work here. Oh, perfect. Hey. Oh, nice. We got Aguila. Alright, let's do it. We're going to use this team that we shoddily put together, but we're going to have to just play. We're just going to have to play it. We're going to have to run it. We're going to see how this goes. We got a bunch of interesting things. I don't know if we can even handle all the threats in this tier, but we're definitely going to try. Ooh, okay, this is a Sinnoh team. We got a Sinnoh team. Besides Staraptor, I don't think much handles Mamoswine. I don't have anything with a Focus Sash, so really I feel like I have to send in my most defensive Mon. And I think I have to do that, and if it's a physical attacker, I Baby Doll Eyes. And if it's something like Roserade, I don't know if Roserade gets Spore, but if not, I'm probably Snarling or doing something like that. The only other choice really is Mamoswine with my Choice Scarf. I should be able to outspeed pretty much everything. I feel like if I weaken everything enough, Mamoswine just kind of comes in and sweeps. So I think we're actually in a pretty good position. I might do Sold and switch to Witch. I don't think Witch does much this game. So I think we're going to start Soul and then get some status conditions, or what is it called? Like stat changes on our opponent, and then we're going to switch into Witch if it's Staraptor trying to do a close combat on us, and then we kind of go from there. If it's Staraptor, I might really just switch into Miss Magi's on the fly. I mean, what are they going to do? U-turn? U-turn is the other option, actually. And so I'm not really... I mean, what are they going to go for? A U-turn? They could go just straight up for Double Edge and try just killing things. I don't really think that I want to risk that. But if they U-turn and I do Baby Doll Eyes, then really I'm only protecting myself, which is, I think, a good idea. So we're going to go Baby Doll Eyes. We're going to at least just try to lower their attack a little bit. Let's see what that does for us. U-turn? U-turn. Okay. So we're just kind of scouting them out at least, but that did 0 damage. That did no damage, okay? That did nothing. That did nothing to Soul. We out here. Fun fact, Umbreon is one of, if not just the best, or my favorite Pokemon, I should say. I love Umbreon. Umbreon is easily one of my favorite Pokemon. Okay, so they send out Gliscor. Fun fact, one of my friends has a Gliscor, okay? And they are running a Gliscor set with Guillotine, if you can believe it or not. And I am just utterly shook at that. I just can't believe that. Ooh, Stealth Rock. So we are dealing with rocks. We are dealing with rocks. So I don't have any attacking things on here, and I only have Snarl. So I'm thinking that what I really want to do is switch. I think lowering the special defense was good. I'm thinking that... this is a tough one. I think Starmie is generally just faster than everything, just period. So I might go into Starmie and hit him with, or pressure him to think I have Ice Beam at the very least, but also I could Rapid Spin. Otherwise, what do they have? I mean, maybe I should weaken them too. Nah, I mean, if they start Swords Dancing, I won't be able to pace them, or keep pace with them. So I think I'm going to send in Starmie and pressure him out. Worst case, I'm going to get the Scald, and that really might kill with the lowered special defense. And then we're going to take it from there. Really, I should be planning to the end, but this also gives me a chance to Rapid Spin whenever I get the chance. However, that was a fantastic knockoff. I can't even blame that. But it's probably okay without the Life Orb, I'm not going to lie. I think what I really want to do is Scald. I don't really want to have to deal with rocks, to withdraw the rocks yet. We'll see what they send out. Sending out Empoleon. Well, I'm kind of inclined to go for the Thunderbolt. I don't really think that Rotator does much this game, especially since if we just have Mamoswine will pretty much kill everything. We do have to weaken Empoleon, but I'm not really worried. I mean, here's what I should do, though. Here's what I really should do. Unfortunately, this is the only Pokemon that can... Oh no, just kidding. LOL. Okay, we're Rapid Spinning. We're certainly Rapid Spinning. Worst case is they set up another thing of rocks. I mean, another layer of rocks. Is that really that bad? If they do, then I just got faster, and then I'm just gonna hit him. Oh, we're gonna see. Okay, good. So he does opt to take out Starmie. We're obviously not in the best position because we're down one Pokemon, but I mean, I think the real idea is to maybe send out Mamoswine and pressure him, and then go for the Ice Shard, or if not, something else. It's tough to say, but I also think that sending out our Reggie Ice isn't that bad. So I think that's what we're going to do. Send out our Vanilla Ice. And we're going to see. We're going to see. I think that just throwing out a Thunderbolt is best. I mean, what can he really send into? Besides Mamoswine, besides Electivire, actually. Motor Drive Electivire might be pretty bad. So I'm gonna hedge my bets on him not sending Electivire in, especially because maybe he doesn't know what Reggie Ice has, but I also think it's obvious that Reggie Ice normally carries Thunderbolt. Otherwise, why would I send Reggie Ice out? Otherwise, I don't want to get damage on Mamoswine, so I think we're just gonna have to roll with it. Worst case, if I die, we do send out Mamoswine. I'm sure we live this. Worst case, I do send out Mamoswine and just start blasting people. But here we go. Okay, so this is going to be a slugfest for sure. Ooh, but paralysis. Nice. Okay, so we know he's probably going to go for Flash Cannon again. I don't see a reason why not. He might be down to go for this slugfest and then sacrifice Empoleon if we can get rid of Reggie Ice. So really, we need something that can hit for a lot. I'm kind of inclined to go into Soul and then start Snarling and then Moonlight setup. We are in a tough position, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's also try and bait the does Mamoswine survive this? We are in a very, very interesting spot. So he used Flash Cannon. Did he use something else though? I think we're gonna go into Soul. No, we don't get any damage off. We're gonna go into Witch. I'm gonna try and set up my nasty plots and start trying to just take things out. I'm definitely at a disadvantage with some of his positioning too. Maybe I should not have... Okay, nice. So we did predict the switch. I was thinking he's going to go into Mamoswine. I mean, not Mamoswine, Electivire, exactly, because he wanted the Motor Boost, or Motor Drive, thinking I was going to keep doing that. Now, the thing here is, like, I don't know what he has, and does Miss Magis... Yeah, Miss Magis has Levitate, and I don't know how fast I am. I might just set up the Nasty Plot and be going for... like Mystical Fire. I'm really kind of just feeling things out, but worst, I mean, he withdrew, so that's kind of a free Nasty Plot, is it not? So maybe we'll go with Mystical Fire only because he's a steel type, so I think it's like moderate effective or something. We'll find out. I know Grass isn't super effective on him, so we're gonna have to see what we can do here, but I think this positioning is actually the best for us because Mismagius' special defense is really big, and we just got a boost for sure. So let's see what we're dealing with. Well, okay, so if both are effective, this may also lower the target's special defense stat, but this also lowers. Oh, this also lowers, so for sure. Yeah, we're definitely lowering that for sure. And we went first, so that's rather nice. Let's lower his special attack so he can't actually start hitting us. Unless he's a mixed Empoleon. So he's got Surf. I should really be tanking this. Yeah. And so he has that. I didn't really take note of how much damage that did per se, but I think what we're going to do is hit for an energy ball, and I think that should actually kill, I'm not going to lie. We really wanted to mitigate the next hit, but I think this should kill since it's stronger than Mystical Fire. In worst case, like, it's primed to kill next. That's unfortunate, though, that it didn't kill this time. Now he's probably going to send into something that's a little bit stronger to kill Witch next time. But I think getting Empoleon out of the way is a big threat because well, I mean, we could have just weakened it a little bit and then sent out Mamoswine, but I think that this is okay. Basically, we just want to take out as many Pokemon as we can before we start kind of switching and maneuvering with Mamoswine. I think we really only need Mamoswine and 2 other Pokemon to get it done, especially because we have Ice Shard. But it's also, you know, it's also Choice Scarf, so we're most likely moving faster than anything else, regardless. Okay, so now we have Staraptor. And obviously it's faster than us. I think that there's no doubt there. But I don't really see a reason for us to try and switch and pivot and save Mismagius. So I think we're going to sack Mismagius. And if he tries to set up, then he's getting blasted by a Power Gem. So we're going to see. Okay, Brave Bird. Okay, so he's taking damage. He's taking damage, so he's clearly not... he is clearly not... any sort of Scarf or Focus Sash. That's specifically what I was looking for. So yeah, we're gonna go into Mamoswine and pressure it out, to be honest. I don't see a reason to not go for, say, Ice Shard. There is a chance that it could be Scarfed, right? There is a chance that it just did a Scarfed Brave Bird and it's locked into it. I'm trying to figure out exactly what he's gonna send in, but actually I think Rock Slide is our best bet, right? Sending in Infernape, you're gonna get bopped. Sending in most things, you're going to get bopped. So I think we're going to go for a Choice Scarf Rock Slide. If he's Choice Scarf, okay, so he's not. Unless he's like Choice Band or something and he just doesn't want it. But this is the exact play that I was hoping for. This is exactly why we went for Rock Slide. And luckily we hit. Thanks to Mamoswine just being the GOAT, we hit. That actually did not do any damage. I'm actually quite surprised that did no damage. So we're going to switch into our wall to try and get better positioning again, but it did take damage, at least somewhat. So if it has a sash and it's broken, we're relying a lot on Mamoswine. Our position is dwindling and dwindling, but there's still a lot of hope, actually. We're going to see how much this actually does. And he's Life Orb, so, I mean, I actually survived this slugfest right here. And really, if I start... going for like Baby Doll Eyes, for example, then I'm actually in a good position, but I think I'm way slower. And he just used, you know, Fire Punch rather than Close Combat or something, so I think my whole game plan is to go with Baby Doll Eyes. I might lose Soul, but we're gonna have to see. And then, oh, okay, Staraptor. I was just about to say, oh, okay, Gliscor. So Stealth Rocks, that's what he's trying to set up. Okay, well, now we actually have a pretty good position to switch into Mamoswine. I don't really know what he's planning to do, but that also lets my Soul escape, and I don't think you actually want me to do that, or you actually wanted that. So now the question is, who should we go into? And now I'm kind of debating Vanilla, because what is he going to switch into, right? Is he going to switch into Infernape on an Ice-type move? Then I go for Ancient Power and see how much damage that does at least. And then I don't even think it'll kill me. Actually, it might. Because my defense isn't crazy. tough to say. It's tough to say, but I think we should go into vanilla anyway. Maybe predict what's going to happen and then switch into Mamoswine. And then probably switch into... or probably predict something with an Ice Fang. Because so far, I think we're getting into a position where we're mostly going to kill everything. For the most part, I kind of want to get off an attack that's worth it. I also want to punish him for staying in. There's no way he would, but realistically, what I really have to do is just damage everything. So I'm going to predict that he switches. Okay. So this is really a setup Gliscor. This is really a setup Gliscor. So, what? I mean, are you willing to stay in? You're gonna switch out now, right? If not, you're getting punished. It's tough. It's tough. We don't necessarily have any pivots or main strategies with the team. Right now, we're just bringing in some Pokemon that we think would be fun. Withdraw? No, you didn't withdraw. What are you doing, mate? Alright, so this, I'm wondering if this actually kills. Okay, that was a crit, so that explains a little bit about that, but... Okay, good. We took care of Batman, that's good. That's actually a threat, because now I can't spam, or I couldn't spam Earthquake before. So, really the thing is like... Okay, this is perfect, actually. This is perfect. Because we want the Life Orb damage, so that it's in range of most things, to be honest with you. So... I think that's kind of our plan. Yeah, vanilla. And I'm really hoping that this works. Okay, so now he has Infernape out. I don't know if it really has anything great. I'm kind of wondering how we set this up. How fast is Noctowl? 122? That's actually not anything to scoff at. I think that now we send in Mamoswine and we go for Ice Fang actually to predict the Staraptor instead of anything else. It took Life Orb damage, so really, I mean, really we could go for... Could we go for Rock Slide? I forget exactly how much it did. It seems like it did a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. I'm gonna bank on that and bank on the switch. Oh, okay, Mach Punch. Okay, yeah, now it's definitely in range. Now we just have to hit this. Thank God. Mamoswine, bro. Woo! Okay, even if he sends in Staraptor, I'm actually gonna switch out because I think the rest of his team kind of just gets bodied by an ice move. Now, I'm not fully remembering his team. I need to start getting in the habit of whatchamacallit, of taking snapshots of his team, of my opponent's teams. But I think he's gonna go for a U-turn or something to that effect. And so what I really want to do is switch into Soul. Now this might do damage if it's a U-turn because I didn't Baby Doll Eyes it. But I'm learning more about using Soul, which is that I should probably have speed on it, maybe? Well, no, it's just super defensive. This, I mean, I'm kind of inclined to think that Soul might live. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so really what we want to do is get Staraptor in a position where they're like, no, I can't really stay in. And to do that, I think I'm going to use Baby Doll Eyes. I'm going to lower its attack. Now, yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so now it's probably Electivire. Roserade. Oh, yeah, you have Roserade. Now that's quite interesting. Okay, well, unless it's Focus Sashed, which means I probably should have used Snarl, but it wasn't priority, so hindsight is 20/20. But I think ideally, like, what if they just try to send out or do Toxic Spikes or something kind of ridiculous? And if that's the case, I don't know that I really need Umbreon anymore, because what do they have? Staraptor, Roserade, and Electivire. This is coming down to it, right? Because the main thing is if I can pivot on that Electivire, and if I can get enough damage off on it. Okay, so he does opt to try and kill. And so that works out this time. And so now what we're actually going to do is switch out into Nocturnal. And we're going to set up a Reflect, funnily enough. I think we're going to set up a Reflect so that we survive whatever Staraptor sends out. Ideally? I mean, ideally, though. But also, it's like, am I even fast enough? But I believe that I should send out a Reflect to cover a lot of my bases. There's no reason why they should really stay in with Roserade, except for if they want to do a Sludge Bomb for some reason. Okay, so that's not good. That's not good at all. Salad Berry should pop in. I doubt that we're faster than a Roserade, I'll be honest, especially if it's max speed. I doubt we're faster even with that. However, we're gonna... Oh, this also has a chance of flinching, but this is Stab, so we're gonna go with Air Slash. If we're faster for some reason. That's crazy. Okay, damage. Damage. We'll take the damage. We shall take the damage. Well, now that it's just Mamoswine, it's just Ice Fang time, baby. And we're gonna have to see. I'm hoping I survived the Stealth Rocks, actually. So Stealth Rocks actually ended up being the issue, which I know I called it during the team management, but I was like, you know, we're gonna do it. So essentially it all comes down to if Mamoswine can one-hit KO everything, there's no reason for them to switch out. They have better positioning with things just dying. We're gonna see if they notice that I'm Choice Scarf. Otherwise, we might just, you know, end up losing the game. But I think we had a pretty good run so far. If I had to change something, I might have wanted to switch out Regice with another Pokemon that just does a little bit more. Now, here's what happens, right? If we get the flinch or the freeze, then we're actually goated. No lie. Okay. I was like, if we get the flinch or the freeze, we are actually goated. Okay, so if they want a rematch, and this would be the last battle, we're going to do first of 3. Actually, it might not be the last battle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit my team a little bit. I think there was a lot of pivoting, there was a lot of unknowns. Okay. Good games. Okay, so we're going to try one more. I think the biggest issue that I had was, I mean, they had a very good team, a very balanced team too. I think the issue is that Soul did not, which is Umbreon, did not have enough of an offensive presence. I think that too many status things is not good, especially for its speed. So I think I should be replacing Fake Tears with something else, especially because those status things reset as you switch, right? So they're actually not as potent or effective as you might want them to be. I think just Snarl and Baby Doll Eyes is a good idea. Moonlight, and then the issue is that, what is the attack move? I feel that Umbreon's best attack move is Foul Play, but if we're lowering people's attack with Baby Doll Eyes, then we might have an issue in terms of that contradictory gameplay. But we're gonna see. We're gonna head into team number 2, or game number 2. I think we're gonna use the same team, and we're just gonna switch up our Regice. I think that's probably the best play. And I think we're going to want... I don't know. I don't want to just go for an OU, just like a straight up OU Pokemon. So let's see. Let's see what we get when we get in there. I think Noctowl had some issues, but the whole point is to try and get to use Noctowl in a fun way. So I think we want to do something like, I don't know, a Baton Pass Scizor, get the speed up, and then focus on, oh, hello? And then focus on stocking up on stat buffs with Noctowl once it's speedy enough. I don't think that the set is terrible. I think that, you know, there might be too much focus on defense and whatnot for what it's trying to do. Alright, our opponent is taking forever. Oh, okay. Well, that might be a good sign to actually call it, but we're gonna see. Let's try it again. Okay, we're going to see... Let's run it back. Let's change. We could use a more thoroughly constructed team, actually, but we are going to see. I feel that we should deregister Vanilla. And we should be going in with a heavy hitter for sure. And I'm wondering exactly who. I'm thinking someone with ground type moves. I'm thinking maybe Garchomp. Or maybe we just go Salamence and start trying to sweep things. Let's pull up a Moxie Salamence. Yeah, let's just go with the Moxie Salamence. Get a Dragon Dance, start earthquaking things. Oh, what? Oh, they couldn't handle it. I guess I am taking too long, huh? Alright, so... I should probably switch out Dragon Tail, so let me just teach Outrage. Because it's a person-berry Moxie Salamence, you need Outrage. Easy enough. That's so sad. Okay, here we go. One thing I also learned, though, is that apparently if Breloom spores a Pokemon with Synchronize, Breloom does not fall asleep for whatever reason. I don't know if that was just an outlier case or something like that, but it's certainly terrifying. But here we go. Just gonna hop right in. Oh, cool. Toby. Let's go. Let's see what kinds of threats he's rocking. Nani? Oh yeah, it's not registered. And then we're gonna send in Icarus. Nice. Let's do it. Let's see what we got here. I I've had enough of Belly Drum Aqua Jet Azumarill, that's for sure. I think I don't have a taunt Pokemon. That would be good with Sableye. I hope we're not already GG'd. Because everything on my team is weak to Belly Drumming Azumarill, that's for sure. Yeah, if it just straight up Belly Drums turn 1, I think we lose. That's what's so funny. That's what's so funny. Okay, well, worst case, we're gonna go into Starmie so that we can get some damage off. But, I mean, if we can't take it down half health, then we're looking a little screwy. Thank God we fucking read that. Yo, this thing is actually frightening. I told you when I was making the team at first, this thing is absolutely frightening. It's just, there's no way. This thing is so scary. But I am faster, so as long as we can oh no, but we have to take it way further than half, because most likely they have a berry. And that's the worst. That's the absolute worst. With a berry, they just get enough health to use Belly Drum. Okay, oh, so this is just a play reffing Azumarill. Okay, that is, you know, I know we lost Starmie, but that is so much better than what could have happened. Oh my gosh. It's like, we're done. We're actually done. Okay, I think I'm gonna send in Miss Magius. Unless Mamoswine can actually kill. Let's just see how much. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that it can, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm not really quite sure. Honestly, though, most Azus focus on attack and speed, so I'm going to bank on that, to be honest. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to go into Mamoswine. Togekiss and whatnot could easily come out, though. That's the big issue. And then it gets a free hit on something because I'm committed. It's tough. It's tough already. I think I'm going to go with Rock Slide to cover most options. Like, if I were to go for... Most people aren't really expecting Mamoswine to go for Rock Slide, so a withdrawal could work, but... Thankfully, our Mamoswine is actually hitting these Rock Slides. That is so important. I really love you, Mamoswine. We're really getting it done. Okay, so we're gonna see what they send in. I forget if they have a fire type. Again, I need to remember to take screenshots of their team. Let's see what they send out. They're probably getting pressured a little bit, right? I think they have 2 flying types. Maybe the other flying type is a Gliscor though, but you know, it's tough to really say what switches into this Rock Slide probably. So that means that that Mamoswine is the key, as it oftentimes is. Okay, it's like, am I getting hit by this Spore? Yeah, maybe. And a lot of times what happens is Breloom has a Focus Sash. So we're gonna have to hit it twice to get it out of here, to be honest. To get it just out of here. Oh, so this is not a Spore set. Someone with Culture. I appreciate that. But we'll see what happens. I think the main choice... And again, I don't have anything that attacks besides Snarl. I think I need better attacking moves. We'll teach it something after this. Or before the next stream or whatnot. Oh, so Mach Punch outspeeds... I think... You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. It seems very obvious that they want Umbreon out of here, and it might seem like I made a misplay, but I think realistically, that's gonna help. Once he misses the Mach Punch when he hits Witch, or actually doesn't hit Witch, I think we're actually in the safe position to Nasty Plot, and then... I mean, what do they have? I mean, we just lowered their attack, too, so... oh! Alright. Now the game has actually turned into a terrifying situation. An absolutely terrifying situation. Now, really just spam Spore. That's really my least favorite thing about Breloom, but I'm gonna be using Mystical Fire. We're gonna try and break out of sleep just raw. Swords Dance into Bullet Seed. Yeah, pretty standard set actually. Swords Dance, Bullet Seed, Mach Punch, Spore. That's pretty normal. At least we're faster, so if they get greedy, then they'll do it. If we don't break out, we might take a hit. Oh, but Witch is clutch as hell. So we're about to see how much damage that does, and you're not Focus Sash, so... Oh, and the crit. Arceus blessed us. We looking good. We looking good. That was a scary situation. Okay, now I just know that every team I have just has to counter Breloom. Like, it just has to counter OU teams. I really wish that wasn't the case, but if you're going to make a team and you're going to play, especially in this room, you're just going to have to be countering OU teams. I'm definitely not taking this Shadow Ball. I don't know what you thought, but... and that's also to say... Wait, is now the time to send in Nocturne? Let's learn about Nocturne. Or Noctowl a little bit, shall we? If they go for Shadow Ball, they don't hit. And I should be able to do something, but also Gengar has Thunderbolt most times, so maybe we should double pivot into Mamoswine, and then we go for the Earthquake and then figure it out. The other option for them is like Dazzling Gleam or something, but okay, they switched, so either way I'm going into Mamoswine, that's for sure. Oh, that's not a Charizard. I was absolutely misled. Okay, so this is actually a different situation for sure. I don't really want to go into Soul. We still have our Salamence in the back. Really, I think they're going to go for Rocks. If they go for Rocks, then this is a 2-hit KO. Just kidding. Ah, but we got God tier luck on our side. Oh, just kidding. No luck at all, actually. Yeah, that's fine by me. You can yawn. I think for the most part, I'm just going to be sending out our... we're going to be sending out Witch. Witch does not take a physical move. We're going to see the setup. They know that I pretty much have to switch out when they yawn, so they're doing pretty well. But that might be free Stealth Rock. And if that's free Stealth Rock, yeah, then I'm Energy Balling and pretty much ending this Swampert, ideally. Worst case is they switch out into Gengar. But maybe they'll fear that I have Shadow Ball. But I have Energy Ball instead. We're going to see how much this does. Okay, perfect. But they have the Rocks up, and that's, you know, that's its own problem. Really, I think if we, I mean, they're going to send in Gengar. It's probably Scarfed, and if not, it's just faster, so Gengar could probably kill us. I'm not entirely sure, just because Mismagius has a bunch of special defense, but I don't really want to risk it either. I do not want to risk it. But I think we're sitting in a fairly good position. We really have to play this carefully, though. I think we want to send in Soul. Soul might actually survive, but if we can get a Snarl off somehow, then that'd be ideal, too. But I also didn't want to send out Noctowl just in case they opted to not go for Shadow Ball. And they, you know, their switch out might actually mean that their Choice Scarf, or Specs, sorry. Oh, but we are living. We are living for sure. We're absolutely living these. Now, the question is, do we live again? If we do, I'm going for Snarl, because I don't actually want to fear this thing. I really could have done Moonlight to recover. Okay, but we go down anyway. Okay, so we are now anticipating that... oh wait, is this even the same player? We're now anticipating that we can actually spam things with Mamoswine. I'd like to go with an Earthquake, pressure him out with an Earthquake. I just forget that this is the guy with Togekiss. And this is why we take pictures of our opponent's teams. For the most part, if they have a flying type, then this is it, right? I mean, they dodge. But they didn't dodge? I mean, what is this, Focus Sash? No? How interesting. How very, very interesting. I'm not sure what my opponent was thinking, but they probably went for something thinking that they were faster than me. Maybe they had Energy Ball. That's a pretty good move to run on Gengar. and they thought that they were faster, but I do have a Choice Scarf, so I was very, very, very lucky there. Mach Punch won't kill us at this range. I think Earthquake will kill them, so I'm not really too worried. I mean, what do they have? Fist Plate plus Iron Fist plus Mach Punch? Okay, so I think we're in the clear here. We're pretty much going to be sweeping with Mamoswine for the rest of this game. This was close. This was close. It's kind of fun to not know the opponent's team because it's like, you know, you just have to adapt on the fly and then you get surprised. But at the same time, I understand the fact that, you know, we should be monitoring what teams we're using. So now I'm actually going to switch into Witch and try and go for a Power Gem. Not much to be worried about, in my opinion, in terms of 4v1 right now. I think Witch actually tanks an attack. Worst case, it doesn't. Worst case, it's a 2-hit KO from here, and we just deal, but it doesn't look like it, actually, so we're going to go with the Power Gem. We're going to at least weaken it, and then worst case, we're going to go into Ice Shard. We're going to go into Mamoswine and Ice Shard. So that should be the game. We're going to see. This is Stab now, so we're going to see if that kills. Nope, not quite, and we didn't flinch, luckily. We happen to have just enough luck on our side. And that is going to be Witch. Thank you, Witch. Witch really put in some work here, especially as a special defensive wall. I feel like I definitely want to do that more. But we should be able to come in here with an Ice Shard and kill. I'm very noobish at damage calcs and whatnot, and just like banking on that kind of stuff, but we're going to end the game, I believe. Wow, it actually survived. Flamethrower, I mean, we have thick fat, we shouldn't die. I don't know what our special defense is looking like, but I think we're looking pretty good. GG's to my opponent. We should be faster, and this isn't paralysis, so we are going to hit first. I don't think they have anything that can do anything. Maybe protect, but they'd have to double protect. Okay, so we managed to take it. Fundamentally, I think our switch to Salamence did not matter. We didn't need to even pivot to our 6th slot, so it was fine. So we actually worked that out pretty well. So those are our 2 games. Oh, doubles? Singles? Maybe just a little extra? Nani? Is this a mixed records kind of deal? Oh, we're trading? I'll pass. Thank you, though. See ya. Okay. So those are going to be our 2 games. We're going to call it for the night. I think this is a pretty good test stream. Definitely in terms of Pokemon, we're going to be taking more a strategic approach, of course. We're going to take more photos of the team and really start getting tactical. So look forward to it. I'm excited. And thank you all for watching. Peace.